Hey, hi guys. So in today's session, we'll see the difference between collection and collections. Because mostly interviewer ask what is the difference between collection and collections. So we will understand the difference between both, and also we will see the child interfaces of this collection interface. So collection is a base interface, and this collection has some child interfaces, that is list, set, queue, and we have a dequeue and sorted set. So these are the child interfaces of this collection interface, right? So first we will start from this collection and collections. So the first point is collection is an interface. So as we know, collection is an interface. It is a base interface, right? So we can say collection is an interface, but collections is a class. It is not an interface. It is not an interface. But collection is an interface, but this collections is a class which is available under java.util package. This collection as well, it is available in java.util package. So both are available under java.util package. But the only thing is collection is an interface and collections is a class. So if interviewer asks, then you should be clear that collection is an interface and this collections is a class which is available under java.util package, right? So both are available under java.util package. Second point, so as we know, collection is a base interface for list, set, and queue, right? See, this collection is a base interface, and these are the child interfaces of this. So list is a child interface, set is a child interface, and this queue is a child interface. So these are the child interfaces of this base interface, that is collection. And this collections class has some methods for sorting and searching. So this collections class has some set of methods which we use under this collection. So I will give you one example, then it will be more clear to you. Suppose that here I have given some number. Let's say I have given 7, 9, 3, 5, 2, 11, and 6. So if I'm asking you to sort these numbers, then how you can sort? Either you can use the for loop, right? With the help of for loop, you can sort this number. Otherwise, you can use one single method. With the help of that method, you can sort it. So how you can sort? With the help of collections. Collections has a static method, that is sort. So how you can use this? Like this, collections dot sort, and here you can pass the array, right? So with the help of this method, we can sort this in one line. Otherwise, you will have to use uh, two for loop, and then with the help of that for loop, we can sort it. But this is the easiest way, right? So likewise, we have so many methods in collections class, right? So this sort method, it is a static method. Since as you know, this collections is a class and this sort method is a static method because it belongs to the class. So that's why we are using class name, and then dot method name, and then we are passing this variable here, reference variable, right? So with the help of this collections class and method of collections, then we can sort these numbers. So likewise, we have so many methods under this collections class. Likewise, we have a collections dot sort, as we have seen, and collections dot add all. So likewise, we have so many methods. I have given the link here. If you go to this link, then you will be able to see all the methods. See here, all methods are available. All collections methods. See, collections class declaration. So you can see these are the methods which are available under the collections class. So these are the methods which are available under this collections class, right? So I have given the link here. It is available under javatpoint.com, and otherwise you can search on Google, you will be able to find out, right? So there are so many methods which are available under this collections class and which we use under this collection while writing a program, right? We can use all method which are required of this collections class, right? So this is the main difference between both collection and collections class, right? So this is a very important interview question. So that's why I have covered this topic. So you can go through it. Next, we will see the child. So see, collection. Collection is a base interface. Collection is a base interface of this child interfaces. That is list, set, queue, and we have a dequeue and sorted set. So these are the child interfaces, and this collection is a base interface. So you might have a question where we can use list interface, set interface, and queue interface when we need to use, right? So we will understand in this session. So, and this map is also an interface, but it is a separate interface. It is not a part of this collection. It is a separate interface. And map also has some classes, that is has map class, has table, and tree map. So it has classes, and this queue also has these classes, set also has these classes, and list also has these classes, right? So in the upcoming session, we will understand one by one all the classes, but today we will see the difference between all child interfaces. We will see the difference between list interface, set interface, queue interface, and map interface. Map interface is not a part of this collection interface, but still we will understand because we use in our programming, right? So first difference, this list has some child classes, that is array list, linked list, vector, right? So these are the classes which implements this list interface, right? List interface has these child classes. List interface can implement these classes. These are the classes which are comes under this list interface. And set interface also has some classes. So these are the classes which comes under this set interface. So set interface can implement with has set class, and linked has set class, and tree set class as well, right? So these are the classes which are available under this set interface. Now queue also an interface, and queue interface can implement with this linked list class, priority queue, and dequeue, right? So these are the classes which can implement this queue, right? Now we will understand the difference between all interfaces. So I will write here one by one. So first we will go with this list interface. List interface. So first point, what is the first point? So first point, we can say list interface is a child interface of collection interface. So we can say list interface is a child interface of collection interface, right? Second point, list interface maintains insertion order. You know the insertion order. Likewise, if I am entering some number, as I have entered here 7, 9, 3, 5, 2, 11, and 6, so it will store in a insertion order way, right? It will store the sequence way, like 7, 9, 3, 5. So as it is, it will store, right? So that is called insertion order. So this list maintains insertion order. So we can say it maintains insertion order. What is the third point? Third point, list interface maintains the duplicate values as well. So if I enter here 7, 9, 5, 2, right? So it will store these duplicate values as well. So this list interface contains duplicate elements as well. Means duplicate elements are allowed in list interface. See, 7, 7, these are the duplicate values, right? Duplicate elements, 9, 5, 2. So these are the duplicate elements. So we can say duplicate elements are allowed in list interface. Duplicate elements are allowed in list interface, right? So these are three main points. So first one is list interface is a child interface of this collection interface. Second point, list interface maintains insertion order, means in a way you are entering the number, it will store in a sequence wise, means it will maintain the insertion order, right? This list will maintain insertion order. And the third point, list interface. In the list interface, duplicate elements are allowed. See? So here, if you are entering these numbers, so here we have some duplicate number as well. So this list interface will allow to store duplicate elements as well. So these are the 3 points. Now we will go with this set interface. So now we can see the set interface as well. Set interface. So in the set interface, first point, the same, it is a child interface. It is a child interface of collection interface. This is the first point. Second point, what is the second point? Second point, it doesn't maintain insertion order. It doesn't maintain any order, right? So we can say set interface doesn't maintain any order. It doesn't maintain any order. Third point, duplicate elements are not allowed. Duplicate elements are not allowed. So if you are entering these number, right? If you are entering these number, so here we have some duplicate number as well, right? But it will print only unique values. If you have any duplicate number, then it will remove it, right? So this set interface is a child interface of a collection interface, and set interface doesn't maintain any order, and it doesn't allow duplicate element. Means duplicate elements are not allowed in set interface, right? If you are entering any duplicate element, then it will remove it, right? Now third one is queue interface. Queue interface, right? So queue interface, same first point. It is a child interface. It is a child interface of collection interface. This is the first point. Second point, it maintains FIFO order. It maintains FIFO order. What is the FIFO? First in, first out. So it is used to keep the element that are processed in the first in, first out manner, right? I will give you one example. Suppose that I went for the petrol, right? To put the petrol in my car, right? So there are queue and people are standing in the queue. So who is standing first in the queue, they will get petrol first, right? So that is called first in, first out. Who are standing first, they will get the service first and they will out first. So it maintain FIFO order. FIFO, first in, first out order manner. It maintains, right? So I have explained you, and we have two more interfaces, that is DQ interface. So it maintains, it is also a child interface of this collection interface. So it maintains last in first out, LIFO, last in first out. Means who will be standing in the last, they will get out first, they will get the service first. So it maintains LIFO, last in first out. And one more we have, that is sorted interface. So it maintains the ascending order. It maintains ascending order. So now you have understood the difference between all child interfaces of collection interface. So in the list, it is a child interface of the collection interface. It maintains insertion order and it allow duplicate elements as well, right? And in the set interface, it is a child interface of a class interface, and set interface doesn't maintain any order. It doesn't maintain any order, right? And in the set interface, duplicate elements are not allowed. If you are entering any duplicate element, then it will remove itself, right? And it will give only unique element in the output. And queue interface is a child interface of collection interface, and it maintains FIFO order, as I have given an example, right? And the DQ interface, it maintains LIFO, last in first out. Who will be standing last in the queue, they will get service first and they will out first. So that is the example of DQ. And sorted set, if you are entering any element, right, any number, then it will give an output in a ascending order. Ascending order, it will give an output, right? So these are the difference. So now I hope you understood when we can use these interfaces. So as per your requirement, you can use these interfaces. So in the upcoming session, we will understand the child classes as well. What all the classes are available under this list interface, set interface, queue interface, and map interface. So last, we have a map interface as well. So when we can use the map interface, map interface. So first point, map is an interface. Map is an interface, right? So map contains value on the basis of key. We can say map contains value on the basis of key, right? That is key and value pair. Key and value pair. And each key and value pair is known as entry. So map contains value on the basis of key, that is key and value pair, and each key and value pair is known as entry, right? Second point, map contains only unique key. Map contains only unique key. So third point we can say, third point, we can say map contains duplicate values, right? But key should be unique only. It contains only unique key, but map contains duplicate values. If you are going in map interface, then you should be aware about these points. Means map contains value on the basis of key, that is key and value pair, and each key and value pair is known as entry, and map contains only unique key, and values could be duplicate, right? So this is the difference between all the interfaces. I have explained all the child interfaces of collection interface. So in the upcoming session, we will understand these classes as well, implementation part. So as of now, I have explained you the differences between all the child interfaces of the collection interface, so that you will be aware when we need to use these interfaces. So now you must be aware when we can use these child interfaces and this map interface. Thank you guys.